They still haven't seen me. I better take cover. The closet would be a perfect hiding place. A true classic. Unfortunately, it's occupied. That's so typical for our op and bop, always standing in the way. Very good. That should suffice as a hiding place. But first, I want to ditch this horrible outfit. And now, take cover. Ah, there you are.
That's what I was about to say.
I have something urgent to tell you. I am the real Cletus. That other chap was merely an imposter.
If you say so. So you'll no longer resist coming with me?
Resist? I insist upon it.
Uh-huh. Well then, move it.
Gladly.
Well, that is a surprise.
That went well. And now I... Huh?
Wow, a bunk. How original.
Would you like to make a complaint, Miss Gold?
My nose itches.
Miss Gold, stop bleating. You'll have a genuine reason soon enough. Ah, the interrogator. Finally. Leave us alone, bridge guard. Yes, sir, bailiff, sir.
Let me go, Argus. Do you have any idea how many innocent lives are at stake? Do you even care? Have you no conscience?
Quite the contrary, my dear. I am not who you think I am.
Rufus? Or, no, Cletus? Who?
Neither. Bailiff Argus. The right hand of Prime Controller, Ulysses. You do know Ulysses, don't you? You know that he is the actual monster in this little play. For years, I have stood quietly by and watched how the extermination of an entire people was prepared, merely to allow a privileged few to enjoy a better life. I know Ulysses better than anyone else. I know how he thinks. Only I can put an end to this madness. But for that, I need the Ascension codes.
But then we're on the same side. Why didn't you let Rufus and me finish what we were doing?
Rufus. I shudder at the very name. I will not leave the salvation of 11,000 souls to that blundering would-be hero. Wow, 11,000 people. So many.
Rufus rescued me, you know.
Is that a joke? This Rufus has caused you nothing but grief. He's not trying to help you. He's only using you to escape his own miserable existence.
But...
Come with me, Goal. I will accompany you to Elysium as your fiancée. You know, I could take the Ascension codes without your consent, but you're a clever girl. You understand that I am the perfect choice for this mission.
I can't.
Why not?
Because...
Why? I've got to do something. If only I knew what all these buttons are for. Hey, stop!
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. It's the machine. It just went crazy. No. Stop! I said stop it! Stop! No!
What's happening to me?
Miss Cole, stay with me! You have been injected with an overdose of sodium amytal! You must stay with me now! Do you hear me? Stay with me! What? Why not?
Because
Gold!
I love Rufus.
Gold!
stop!
God! Get this
Gold!
useless
I didn't
scrap
mean
bin
for
out of
that
my
to
sight at
happen!
once! Throw it overboard!
Gold!
Immediately!
What have I done? Gold! What have I done?
Regarding Gold's death and the loss of the Ascension codes, I desist from my usual bomb modes. Things were in a mess. The tightness in his chest was no less as big as the Colossus of Rhodes. And as he fell from the skies, his life flashed before his eyes. Bereft of hope, no courage left to plug up. He did finally comprehend this was an infinite end. Came over this time, he completely fucked up.
Huzzah, he completely fucked up.
Ow. Huh? What? Oh, it was hell. Of course. Oh. Oh.
Ouch.
Well.
Huh?
Well.
Huh? Huh?
Well.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Well.
Ah! Ah!
Ah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ugh.
So now, I've got me a junk ball bat. Next, I'm gonna use it to get some answers. Huh, must be the famous light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. It's only an illuminated button. Ah! This isn't hell after all. It's some kind of factory, and a crappy one at that. Could this mean that I'm not dead after all? Can somebody explain what's going on? Ah, who cares? Ah, who cares? Hey, you! Stop! Wait! Don't move! I demand some answers! Oh, rats. Time to clock out yet? I'm usually not that picky when it comes to waste oil, but this has gone kind of green, and it smells of olives. Ugh, disgusting. It's definitely gone bad. Empty and useless, like the way I feel. What am I supposed to do? It's empty. End of story. Huh, that doesn't make sense. Genius. Oils well that ends well. If this is the kitchen, I must be in hell. This water looks totally different from the water at home. It's fizzy, and it's not green. Doesn't look like a water mill to me. If this is the kitchen... Not that I really know a lot about olives, but these are obviously not ripe yet, and they're still totally green. If this is... Wow, what a big surprise. Olive oil. If this is... Oh, I can't believe it! He's bolted the door from the outside, but that's not gonna stop me. Door, meet Rufus! bag says soybeans, but all it contains is little white pellets. It's probably a colony of roaches. Hey! Hello! Quit playing games with me!
Oh, I've got company. How nice.
Nothing is nice here.
But you know you're alive again. Isn't that fantastic?
No, it's not. I should be dead.
Calm yourself. How about a cup of peppermint tea? It's relaxing and refreshes your breath. There's nothing better when you've only just come back from the dead.
I don't need no stinking peppermint. I want answers. Who the crap are you?
My name is Hermes. I used to be the head of this clone facility.
You've got to be incredibly old.
Technically speaking, I've only lived for 2 days. I clone myself anew on a regular basis. Keeps me young, but my genes are old. The intervals keep getting shorter.
Why don't you just die?
Why would I want to? I feel absolutely fine.
That's not what you look like. Why can't you just accept it? Your life has run its course.
On the contrary, I'm in top shape. Could you, for a moment? Thank you. Now, where was I?
You're amazingly fit.
Ah, yes, exactly. As a fiddle.
Why didn't you let me die?
You were dead, strictly speaking. I cloned your mortal remains.
Yeah, but why? I deserve to be dead.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one should be dead on a beautiful day like this.
This isn't a beautiful day. I screwed it all up.
Whoa! Got a bit of a guilt complex, have we? No matter what you've done, get over it. Life goes on.
Where am I?
Welcome to my humble abode.
You live here?
Nice place, huh? This used to be the facility where the Organon was created. A clone factory, in fact.
Ugh, it looks more like a waste processing plant.
Actually, that's what it is. You need plenty of organic material in order to clone people.
You're telling me that the Dark Exchequer consists of biological waste?
I'd be a little less condescending if I were you, Prototype R.
Proto what? Oh yeah, prototype yourself.
I didn't mean to offend you, Rufus.
You know my name?
Of course I do. I'm the one who gave it to you.
What are you saying?
I admit it's not the most creative name I ever came up with. You're one of a series of prototypes that predated the mass production of the Organon. Only 3 of them survived. Prototype A, Prototype C, and you. Prototype R.
A and C, Argus and Cletus?
And R, as in Rufus, exactly. Rufus stands for red-haired. I thought I could tell you apart by the color of your hair, but I never managed to create hair colors that lasted beyond puberty. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only flaw. All the prototypes had problems before I came up with the right composition. The clones were designed as dispensable workers, so I took away your respect for life. Unfortunately, that also meant that many of you were not afraid of death. There were various accidents.
You call this life? This isn't life. This is a cheap copy of life. A counterfeit. An artificially created imitation.
Oh, nothing here is artificial. All my clones are made from organically grown materials.
Didn't you say you found the ingredients in the garbage?
Biological waste, organic, 100% natural. Oh, except for the nucleic acid. That is synthesized from radioactive sludge.
It's not true!
Yes, it is.
But it can't be! I'm not like Cletus or Argus!
Of course not. Cletus originally had green hair and Argus blue.
But I wasn't thinking of hair. Look, they're conniving backstabbers, while I'm just totally trustworthy. They're arrogant and conceited, but I'm super modest. They're evil assholes, and I'm just too wonderful for...
Just stop right there, Rufus. Rufus, you're not identical because you are much more than just the sum of your genes. All your experiences, all your memories add up to form the person you are today.
You mean we once were completely identical? Only I was capable of learning from my failures?
Yes, that's it. Well, close enough at least. In your case, the gene for learning from your failures wasn't rendered correctly, but the rest is true.
Wait, if I'm a clone, wouldn't I have to be very young now?
A surprisingly good question. See those containers over there? In them, I simulate the natural process of aging.
So you can choose the age of your clones?
Exactly.
Then why do you look like shit?
Don't be so rude.
Okay, if I'm a clone, why do I remember everything?
You're paying attention.
Of course I'm paying attention.
That wasn't really intended in your design, but oh well, the technology is quite simple. I can use a full body scanner like this one to create and save a copy of your entire neural network. In those cloning chambers over there, the newly formed neural pathways are trimmed into the right shape by teeny tiny knives during the maturation process. The process resembles pruning a bonsai tree. The difference being, of course, that the brain is much more complex and it takes me a nanosecond to cut.
Sorry, what was that after intended in your design?
Never mind.
Okay, I'm a clone, right? So why am I still wearing the same coat?
Seriously? Oh, not a clothes business again. I create life, for crying out loud. You should think that everyone would be totally astounded by that fact. But no! Everyone always asks about the outfit.
Oh, well, excuse me. I'm not like the Organons.
I never claimed you were. It's true that your genes are almost identical. You have no respect for life, but you have one thing that they lack completely.
Sex appeal.
Hope.
Yeah, and sex appeal, right? It was all for nothing. Deponia's lost, and so's gold, and it's all my fault. Why carry on with this rotten life?
Because there is still hope. Life goes on.
Life goes on. And how will you make sure of that? Are you going to use that contraption to clone all of Deponia? I'll show you what I think of your stupid machine.
No, Rufus. No, Rufus, don't do that.
Stop me if you can.
Ouch! Hey! That hurt! That hurt! Don't! Cut it out! Hey! Stop it! No!
There! Ha ha ha! Your turn.
What have you done? You destroyed everything. This means it was all for nothing.
You've got it at last.
You were right about everything, except for one little matter. It is all my fault. It was me who, way back when, believed that Deponia was no longer inhabitable, and I came up with the evacuation plan. I designed Elysium, and I created the Organon, and then, when I was done, I started to have second thoughts. I stayed behind on Deponia to look for a better solution. I had all the time in the world, and I messed it up. I have run out of time. I cannot make up for what I have done. I thought that I had deserved to live with my guilt, but even that concept turned out to be overly optimistic, because where there is life, there is hope. So what I deserve is to die with my guilt.
Go on, then. What? Goal? Yes, that... but... goal? She's still dead. What did I expect? But Hermes was gonna do something. Don't tell me he was gonna... I really need to talk to him. It's not over till it's over. This gauge is different. I wonder what it means. But as long as it's green, I'm sure it's just... Before I get myself another Hermes, I ought... No way. I'm unique, more or less. No way. I'm more or less. Certainly not. There are more than enough of... If I... This game... I wonder what... But... A vampire platypus. I've never encountered one of those before. Okay now, take it easy. Don't do that. I should consider working as... Hey, little one, are you hungry? Easy now. Hey, little... Hey, little... Wait! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You are right. There is no more hope.
No! Oh, crap. What do I do now? Otherwise... it's just... Quitting time. Huh. Someone's been doing... The shift started so long ago, though. Wait! Don't! This is nuts. So the tank contains... This is where the tank is fit, and the gauges over there show the levels for the various components. Looks like I'm gonna have to... I don't know, this seems a little off to me. Yeah, I knew something was wrong with that stuff. The gauge for minerals rose along with the water gauge. Ah, who cares? I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Nah, I should save. There's not enough fat to reconstruct. Whoops. Hope nobody tells. I don't know. Here goes nothing. Huh. The oil seems to count as fat. Lucky guess. What's that popular saying? Beggars can't be choosers? Ha, I knew it. The protein gauge has risen, and so has the one for carbohydrates. Looks like they were roach eggs after all. Please, a little more respect for the miracle of life. Nah, I should... There's nothing... Whoop. The tank contains enough protein for 2 clones. This gauge is... I wonder what it... But... What? Probably because the holes of... What? Probably... The cook must have... Swillow. This used to be... I always liked how they made it glow in the dark. And it still glows when you pee. She isn't hungry. She's dead. And it's all my fault. Before I get myself another Hermes, I ought to use... Oh, rats. Before I... No way. I'm you more or less. No, I'm you more or less. Certainly there are more than enough of the... Sir, there are more... Before I... Stop! Oh, come on! Ah, the only fries that don't fall out of both. Hey, little easy. Uh-oh. Can you punch this for me? Thanks.
Congratulations! You set a new overtime record. To keep the memory of this grand moment forever fresh in your mind, you receive an amazing bonus, garlic. For garlic helps you remember, especially in old age. And judging by your overtime, you must be as ancient as the hills. Enjoy your well-deserved leisure time.
Good thing salt doesn't come with a use, otherwise this rust red color might make me... Ah, the Swillow. This other an explosion of not a chance. It's just one op. There we go! It actually worked! This is incredible! Could it be that I have just discovered a way to make use of olives? I should get... Hey, little one, are you hungry? Actually, never mind. Eat this. Adorable. Okay, now, take it easy. It looks cute, but its breath stinks. Oh, ho, ho. This is gonna be so yummy. You know what they say, you are what you eat. Salt, the spice of life. The essential building blocks of life itself. And here's some more protein. Good thing there isn't a gauge for cholesterol. Ah, Swillow Fizz, an essential nutritional staple. There were months when I lived on nothing else. No way. I'm you more or less. Oh, rats. Stop!
Hey, what are you doing? Wait for me! Oh, damn it! Why don't you just let me go?
Now you know how it feels.
Yes, but what else do you want? You said so yourself. All is lost.
That's what I thought, but then I found gold. What were you planning? Can she be saved?
Oh, you know the girl? She fell from the sky shortly after you. There was a spark of life left in her brain. The rest was pretty much smashed up, so I created a clone, which survived long enough for me to perform a complete scan. Here, your lady friend can be cloned with this. even though I have no idea what good it would do. Deponia is lost.
Kid, just leave that to me.
First, you were Mr. Negative, and now it's me. Did you notice how we just switched roles?
So just don't screw it up. I have the cartridge with her full. It's not over till... It fits like a French fry up a nose. No. Guess that's because some ingredient. Guess that's... All right, I'm gonna save you. What's happening now? Something's going wrong.
What are you doing?
One guess. I'm saving gold.
But this won't work. There's no nucleic acid left in the machine.
So what? It worked for you.
Quick, abort the process. The pipes are overheating. The whole thing's about to blow.
No! Gold? Is that you?
She failed to mature properly. That's because of the nucleic acid.
Where is she now?
That pipe leads into the sewers under Portafisca. I'm so sorry, Rufus, but it looks like your girlfriend is lost forever now.
No, she's alive. I can still save her.
You know, I've still got some nucleic acid left. In theory, you could still use it to mature her. But what about Deponia? The last high boat could take off for Elysium at any moment. You cannot save Goal and reach the Ascension Customs at the same time. And even if you could, the Upper Ascension Station houses the Organon's headquarters. You'll never make it in there by yourself.
But I'm not just by myself. My Resistance friends are in Portafisco. I'll get them to distract the Organon, while Goal and I sneak onto the high boat.
And who's going to let them know? Who will save Goal? And who will prevent Argus from leaving on the high boat in the meantime? You can't do it all. There isn't enough time for that. There would have to be 3 of you. And even if you could...
Are you sure you really want to go through with this?
There isn't enough biomass left in the chamber for 3 clones. This way, at least I can serve one final purpose.
You're the ultimate cool guy, Hermes.
Let's not get sentimental. Have you got the nucleic acid?
Nucleic acid? Check.
Very good. Remember, it won't be cloned as well. Only one of the 3 of you will have it when the process is finished.
Don't worry, Hermes. I understood everything. You can rely on me.
I only hope your construction with the sandbags is going to work. If the lever isn't activated...
It's gonna work all right. It has to.
In that case, let's not lose any time. 3,
2, 1...
Here we go!
Hey! It worked! Yup. What next? I'll go down to the sewers and rescue Goal. But that's my job. No, it's mine. One of you 2 needs to gather the rebels for a surprise attack. You do it, huh? Why me? I'll head to the Organon headquarters and delay the high boat's launch. I said it first. No, I did. I'll rescue Goal. I've got the nucleic acid. No, I've got it. But Hermes gave it to me. Why don't we have a look? One of those 2 half-wits has got the nucleic acid, but which one? One of those 2, but which... One of those, but which... Like, by means of a cool new interface element. So, who's got the nucleic acid? Why don't you look to make sure? Hey, I knew it! I'm the one with the nucleic acid, so I'm the one who gets to save Goal. I knew it! I guess this means I'll get to save Goal. Not so fast. Hey! Hey! Hey, stop that nonsense! Hey! 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 Stop! Hey! Hey! Stop! Hey! 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 Help me, will ya? Who am I supposed to help? Help me, who am I? Hey! Hey! Hey!
Wow, Rufus a clone? Wow, well, what do you know now? That's mind-boggling news, but I'm sure you can cope. Just put on your slickers and hitch up your knickers, for once more there flickers a speckle of hope. Well, things do look black, you need someone to check all the bulbs at the tunnels, and if by hap it turns out to be a cloning lab, you can prep for a quantum step. 3 times the Rufus is 3 times the jab.
Huzzah! 3 times the crap!
No, damn it, it's jab! 3 times the jab! Oh, wow!
Goal? Is that you? Man, it's dark here. Goal, we have to be careful. Who knows what sort of dangerous beasts are lurking in the dark? Let's see whether I can feel something. Uh-huh. There's a crevice in the rock. Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please, don't! Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet. This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one. There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Wow, look at that! I landed right at the foot of the Upper Ascension Station, the site of the Orgonaut headquarters, and the berth of the last high boat to Elysium. I need to be careful from now on. Well, more careful than usual. This place is crawling with Orgonauts. They're obviously withdrawing from the city. I wonder what they're planning. Maybe I can eavesdrop.
Move! Hurry it up! There are still some crates that are bound for Elysium. No, not that one. It's supposed to go to the 3rd intermediate level.
Yoo-hoo! Hello! Oh, rats. Nobody there. That is somewhere up there. What a pity the Orgonaut has their headquarters here. What are the chances I could fight my way through the whole 50-50? Huh? What's that?
And to conclude today's show, I have a very special treat for you. You all know him, you all love him, and here he is now with his current smash hit, Cowboy Dodo, with Look at Me!
A solar-powered, illuminated sign.
You don't know what you want, where you stand. There's no plan except the one with the big old label goals for the future.
What?
You choose.
They're playing Cowboy Dodo.
Seeking exposition, that's okay, man, for it suits you. Style of life, you're self-sufficient like a cop. I with persona, never pull a thing off sofa. But if you did it beyond your own account, you never ask if I should skip every tutorial. You have your own views, never cited any editorial. Well, not so far, amigo. What's off of your big ego? The only thing that's bugging me is every time that we go. Hey, what's up, oh, you go? Why is every moron struck by luck? Why am I stuck in the muck while every jerk is what the look? If you never ask for help and suit yourself with LIV, wanna know how it's been done? Just look at me. Does it hurt to face the fact? Have your options track and check. Die and act a remedy, just look at me. Did your diopters quadruple? Need your loopholes for your pupil? Is it still too hard to see? Well, look at me. They call me Cowboy Dodo. Cowboy Dodo.
What do you know? The Orgonaut is a Cowboy Dodo fan. Now that he's distracted, I just have to find an open crate, preferably one that will be taken to Elysium, and then it's goodbye Deponia. Pity the goal isn't here. I shouldn't have left her fate in the hands of that stupid other Rufus. Same old story. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I bet those other two aren't doing as well as me.
They call me the cowboy, cowboy, the dodo. I look at me now, honey,
That's a waste of... I should find a crate that's going to...
You know what it's up. I'm the cowboy that doesn't have a cup. You know what it is.
Oh, it's secured. Oh, darn, it's secured with a combination. Oh, it's... That's a waste. I should find... Darn! That's a... I should... I have to find... There we... This one. Obviously. The search for the right... God, who cares? I bet I'm a lot... I wonder what they're up... I have to find... That's a... I should find... Obvious. God, who... I bet I'm a lot... I wonder what they're up to. Oh, I can't get it open. There with it. I have to... Oh, I can't get it. That's a waste. I should find... That's a waste. I should... I have to... That's a waste of time. I should find it. Hey,
you have a problem, Bozo dear?
No. Thank you, Mrs. Mook. Let the boy do his business in peace, woman!
Oh, I thought he needed help.
I'll manage. It's just...
You're afraid, aren't you, Sonny?
Yes. Of going party?
No. Of the end of the world, you moron!
No. It's just... it doesn't matter.
Don't even think about it! Yoo-hoo! You weren't expecting that, were you? Boy, you've really got a lot of... chic. Hey! It wasn't exactly pleasant for me either. What an ass. I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo! Yeah!
Oh, look! Mook! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform!
Nonsense, woman! That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hobo already!
Oh, you're right! No, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo!
That is the upper somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting. Yeah, okay, one more time.
Hey-ya!
Oh, look! Mook! Oh, Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin Alec's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman! It's just that hobo again.
You think so? Well then, he's not getting a caffeine lollipop.
Is that really necessary? All right.
baby bozo. Would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the baby bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the second grade. May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Mook! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman. That's not baby bozo. It's just a stray hobo.
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but, I'm not a hobo.
See, Mook? I told you he's not a hobo.
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
What are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Organon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Is that the Bozo family's house over there?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act apart at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for...
And so he asks you. You never know where you'll put him.
At least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your...
Oh, the hobo.
I'll tell him that if he absolutely must go around... Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you even get what I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What are you? You haven't got a clue.
Then why don't you ask your... He seems to have an answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even...
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Ah, just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listen to me.
It's been a while since my last mail. I hope I still know how to disarm the edges on the stamps. The letter is addressed to Bozo's. My dearest Honey Bunch, I wish you were here with me. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will... All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank. what's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa. We have visitors.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo?
Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in
crying like a little...
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud? I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
Yoo-hoo! Huh, nothing. Huh, nobody seems to be sending on this frequency. The letter? My dear, I wish you were here. What a cheat. That's gonna cost him some points. Well, at least serve to be more. Oh, all my DS. I think he had any. That was even easier than. But only half. Coochie coochie coo! Aw, movie material. Well, would you like a lollipop? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere. Sweet. I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny. And you're really Bozo's?
I've wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct it.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Guess again.
His, aunt?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister?
Wait, what?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Why?
I'm his mother, of course.
What? But
you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
What's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk. And not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills. Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
But of course. It's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldiers.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
Can you tell me something about Bozo?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Watch yourself, Rufus. Don't open that can of worms.
What can?
Oh, don't take him seriously. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus, before it's too late.
Where's Bozo's father?
Missing in action. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad I have so much support from friends who distract me from my grief.
What friends would that be? The milkman, the plumber, or the mailman?
Well, you know what they say. You don't leave your good friends hanging.
I had no idea that Bozo has a baby brother. He's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is, and dribbling too.
That's because all male bozos have an exceptionally full head. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows.
Maybe you should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
Well, that's a secret.
I didn't even know that Bozo grew up in Portofisco.
Didn't he tell you anything?
No idea. Listening to him is so incredibly exhausting.
Oh, that's because his wobbly cheeks press on his jaw. He's stopped wearing his braces, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll go and remind him. Every hour if I have to. I had no idea that Bozo had such a cool mother.
Oh, Rufus, you flatterer. You certainly know how to cheer up a grieving woman.
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That wimp? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes. It's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
What was Bozo like as a child? There must be some embarrassing stories you could tell me.
Not really. He was a very good little boy. He never broke anything, and he took very good care of his feet. And even when playing knights, he always...
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Why not? After all, it's not every day that I get to enjoy the company of such a fit young man.
At least not now that the mailman is stuck in the window.
Can I stay for dinner?
But of course, Rufus. Bozo's friends are always welcome here. Especially when they look so scrumptious.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll sit at the table, eating, and not end up as a meat dish next to the salad. Right? When's dinner?
He promised to cook if Bozo ever brought home a friend.
You weren't listening. I said, I will cook if Bozo ever brings home a girlfriend. Like that's ever gonna happen. Huh.
I thought that Portafisco was occupied by the Organon.
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then.
I didn't even know we had ranks. I'm gonna make Bozo well again.
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
Okay.
You may. Meanwhile, I'll dig out some food.
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man. I like a self-portrait as a cash box. Yeah. What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he'd lost his marbles, so now we have written proof. Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good. Bozo! Oh, good. Hey, Bozo! Here's a letter.
What?
Wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up. No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're...
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen? Baby Bozo is much shorter than you, after all. Yeah. So now we have written... I've always known he... So now we... What are you doing here, anyway?
Oh, just hanging around.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there. Male assistant. You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome.
Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
Why would you like to welcome to Burrito Rap? So you think my sign isn't...
Nah, not really. What are you selling?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching...
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trashvest. Why are you even asking, since you obviously swallowed a lie detector?
Any special offer?
I've got these burrito wraps for one point. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace you can count on it that their burrito flashing signs don't come for free.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry. My assistant...
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open...
Well, why don't you just...
I've had surgery. The doctor said, "Curse my big heart."
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, I said, my heart.
Oh, come on. Make me a few
No, without an...
Oh, come on.
No.
Have you seen a...
I know nothing about mixing, and no one can prove it.
Come on. It should have...
Oh, in that case, I really don't know.
Do you know the way to this?
Just down the road.
And you tell me, I mean, what if I were an
Well, you just complain. You could have been a mute. Then I shouldn't even have thought.
Have you found a man?
Yeah, but I ate him up.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, he's not a joke anymore. Hey, good choice. We got plenty of that.
Can I trade you some interesting knickknacks for a burrito?
The burrito wrap costs $125, but until I get a...
You make burritos?
I don't mind, and he...
Can I trade you some interesting knickknacks for a burrito? Yoo-hoo! Oh. Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose. Well, of course, I mean I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more. Oopsie. Bambina? Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms. We're now officers.
Officer you.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie and Sergeant.
Sergeant Ben.
Do you hear that?
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new...
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties. That causes chafing. Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, we? Do you think this is a... Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one. I could stick it all the way in.
No, I meant the Janosch, Garlef, the old gang.
Oh, Janosch is left on him. Garlef and right behind them.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now. So you've joined the resistance.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant.
What's so...
Well, it's fun. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake. I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? It's got nothing to do with some things, just women in the resistance. I mean, that's like, you know, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see? Even... And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats. They're so...
They're useful animals!
Exactly. Just like women. Attention! Superior...
Where?
Behind you!
Naturally, I was referring to my...
Yeah, we're only taking...
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. I'm the big chief.
Nice try, but we know the general.
The what? The squad? Have I really been gone that long? I don't want to bother you any longer.
Can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time.
That's more...
Hello, you...
Yo, what are you...
Oh,
that...
Hello, you two...
Yo, what...
Oh,
that...
Hello, you...
What...
All right. Something's moving. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it. Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Libo! What luck! Let me in. Do I know you? Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the upper ascension station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in.
No, how can I be sure you're not an
That takes... After all, I started this...
Oh, and is...
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else?
Oh, this is a bunch of bureaucrats. I'll be right back. And you can get ready to... Hey.
Yes?
I have someone to... Here.
What? A baby?
No, wait. Dang it. I can think of but the designer seems to have... Apparently, word of my skills has got... I can think of the... Apparently... I can think the... Apparently...
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice?
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
2 ropes for the price. Velvety. It flatters the neck. Eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious. Moe's therapeutic ropes. Will you look? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season.
Ah, I see.
Very much.
Excellent. You'll find all the important information. There's even a small preview of the upcoming. If you are subject to winter depression, many models are out of stock during the holidays. What are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane.
My beautiful flyer.
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the... Yes, that would be the perfect. On the other hand, the information in there could make somebody's life, and I doubt that he, of all people... It's true what they say. Doctors make the worst. I'll certainly keep that idea in the back of my mind. Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold. Welcome to Morbid... Moe's therapeutic rope. Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you. Would you like to... We have exactly the right rope for...
What are the financing?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on. And have you...
I'm still brown. Welcome to... Does the Hangman Death Proof really come...
Only starting with a 400 from the 260 model and up. You can add the noose heater for a low... That way, you have both the classic design and...
Ah, interesting.
Hiya. Do I look like a Paul? Ah, I see. Our children's department is still under construction, but we do have a large selection for... I would recommend my first rope collection. The rope is woven from lambs, will guarantee to be gentle on...
I've always known, so now he... Is this the therapist?
No, my friend. We offer you a much...
Ropes?
We call it suspension assist. Take a look around. The end of all your cares has never been...
He seems to be very sad.
Hiya. Do I...
Barry! There's somebody at the door!
I heard it.
Chase him off! I need quiet for the covers. You know, about that idiot who almost got...
Yeah, I...
Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet.
There's only one... A capital Europe. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever, there are hardly any words that contain. And we already reported on the Satyr Knuckles in our winter special. Mythological physical extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had... Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course. Yerk, as in, it would be most yerksome if I can't find a use for this. The future is not yet, at least not on this piece of paper. No time for black box testing. No time for black box. Who needs... Everybody knows that... Hey, Barry, why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. They say you brought down the end of the...
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell.
I don't know what to... I haven't been able to get a...
Well, you just aren't as good at photography.
If only I had just one...
Yeah, that would be great. You know what? I'll find the subject for another. Agreed?
Oh, that would...
I'll be right back.
Hey, do you get in trouble with my...
I'd be happy to accept it for a good cause.
Wow, Rufus, you really are...
No, I still need a suitable sub... All these subquests. No, all the... Oh, I saw the... He looks grumpy. I better not buy... A whole cabinet full of prescriptions. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that...
Hands off! The antidepressants...
I'd like a therapy...
It doesn't... You need a...
Is that really... My family doctor, the last time I saw him, he locked me up in...
Then you're in the... But first, you need a...
Yeah.
And in the meantime...
What do you see?
A patient turning the table?
Now you're the crazy...
I don't think you...
Crazy.
Oh my.
I have a doctor's...
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right, first, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend. I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world.
Saving the... Don't you think that's asking a...
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many, but now, of all times, so boom, count me out, nothing...
Well, I can understand your... friend, he's under it and probably...
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Blackbeard on the outside.
And quite rightfully save the world. That's a huge
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's...
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful... And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just...
I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then, I remember a light. And eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you...
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do. Even splitting myself in three doesn't seem it.
But you still seem pretty
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little... You appear to... But sometimes the best solution... Would that really be the...
Yes? Are you even listening? I'm afraid of transform. I last saw him yesterday.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible?
Oh, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real...
And you feel compelled to...
Yeah, that's the plan.
And naturally, that...
I hate this role.
You are tired...
Yes.
Wow. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner...
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't... I'm talking about my I often have the feeling...
Belong to...
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better in...
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave. Elysium is where I'm... Unfortunately, getting there is at least as long as I'm trying to prevent this... I could tell you about...
I'd like...
My foster father was the mayor. At first, he took me along to the... But at some point, I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally... After that, I was mostly locked.
You didn't have a...
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs. Let's change...
Do you feel embarrassed when...
No. Why?
Well, you should.
I'm not here...
You're expecting results. That if you have a hard time talking... how about...
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack?
It's in a...
Oh, a card game. But don't get your hopes up. I always... Because I'm a cool... Much more so than my father.
If you... Let's get...
Penis! No, I mean, I'm...
So...
Elysium taking on...
And that... You know the rumors about the Elysians...
Do I know? I started them.
Perhaps we should proceed... What do you...
Ah, a lovely...
You what?
A glitter elf. Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to...
This is not about... It's just that most people see something...
They wouldn't know a glitter elf if it crawled up their...
Let's... What do you...
That's me saving the...
Please, be serious.
Hey, what do you... You're the one with the funny...
Right. If you prefer goofing off...
But I...
In that case, there is... And please stay away from me.
I need another...
What? You... So...
Elizabeth...
What do...
So...
What...
I see a...
So you really...
But that is something...
Yeah... Right. If you prefer... In there... Make... And please...
What are you up now, Chris? I needn't...
What?
Can you...
So...
That's me.
Well, something next... What do...
A gorgeous but...
So you really...
But that is...
Yeah... Let's... What do...
Ah, that's my picture on the front page.
So you
But that is something
Yeah... Right. That if you...
But...
In there... Make... And please...